It's the real side of H-Town, 97.9 The Box, Madd Hatta Morning Show. In the studio with us, the incredible Lecrae, ladies and gentlemen, from H-Town. You know what? I think how do you define yourself? Let me start there because some people want to call you a holy hip-hop artist.
No.
I know you like to call yourself, you just happen to be a rapper whose music is inspiring.
Yeah, man. I make music about all kinds of things. Of course, man, my faith is a real important part of who I am. But at the end of the day, man, I'm just a hip hop artist. You know what I'm saying? So
David Banner talked about you. Was at this thing for Pimp C last night. He talked about you. Oh, Bun. It was Bun.
Yeah.
And he was optimistic about hip hop because he said a lot of the younger guys, you know, the Chance the Rappers and yourself, you're willing to express your faith in rhyme.
Absolutely.
And a lot of people are afraid, don't think they can.
Yeah.
Where did it start for you? Because you've had an interesting career.
Yeah.
And I don't know, I don't want to say that you've battled being under the umbrella of holy hip hop. You know what I'm saying? Because because like you said, you see yourself, I happen to be a great rhymer who happens to infuse his real life and faith all together.
Right.
But you know, you do get put under this umbrella, unfortunately, and I don't know if you've had a battle trying to get out of that.
All day. Well, I think what it is like you got to remember, it's like the new era right now. They don't have to be hard. They don't have to be tough. They don't have to be nothing. They could be corny. They could, you know, it's like Chance wear overalls, no shirt, nobody. It's just you just be yourself. Drake could be emotional. I think Kanye kind of changed a lot of that to where it's like, you know, Jesus walks and just being pink polos. So now people don't worry about trying to fit in. You just be yourself, and that's. You know, I think I was on that wave early on because I was just like where I was at with it.
Does that anger you a little bit? Because like you said, you started off doing this a long time ago.
Yeah.
And you really just coming, maybe the last 3 to 4 years being recognized as not as a true MC. You know what I'm saying? But you've been doing this a long time before that. So is there a little anger there that, you know, or is it cool that you finally get the recognition?
I think what it is for me is like, man, you know, I'm not really the fame and all the, you know, people being able to spot you, is whatever. You know, my fans been supporting me since day one, so it's all love there. You know what I'm saying? I get to travel the country, tour the world, do shows. You know what I'm saying? So it's not a big deal. I think some people, you know, they want the name recognition, and that's what they after. I'm just after just trying to, you know, make good art, inspire people. You know what I'm saying? And do what I gotta do. You know, I mean, there's never been a lane for me, so that's been the unique thing about it. And so it's like because of people like y'all or whatever, you know what I'm saying, it's just give me opportunity to just exist as a normal person. Because, you know, it's like, man, what do you do with somebody who gonna talk about the stuff I talk about? Is it rap? What is this? You know what I'm saying? Because, you know, gospel show enough ain't checking for me.
Right,
you know
right.
I mean?
And that was my point as well. Because let's be honest. You really wouldn't accept it in the gospel world because you rapped early in the beginning.
Oh, yeah.
Didn't get accepted in the secular world because you rapped about things that wasn't popular at that particular time.
Right.
But you still forged ahead with it anyway.
Yeah.
Why?
Man, because I found my own little lane. You know, I found the people found me. I found the people who wanted to hear what I had to say, and you know, and it just became, you know, it's like, you know, Chance could do a whole gospel album now, and it's like, it's normal. So it's like, man, I'm just, you know, I'm being me. You know, I never claim to be, you know, holier than thou or anything like that. I'm just gonna be real, and that's how the music comes across.
You never get angry because you were ahead of the curve. Like I said before, you really, in all honesty, it's the truth, Lecrae. You kind of like an OG. really, you really are OG to what you're doing. Like I said, just getting recognized now. Is there a little bit of anger that comes with that though, because you've been doing what you do, and it takes secular people to make songs of faith to be recognized? You're like, I already had crowds of people coming to my shows.
Yeah.
I've already independently done what I did and was making money doing this. Y'all just learning about me now.
Yeah, man,
I've been Lecrae doing this for a long time. I'm not new to this. But a lot of people think you're new.
You want me to hit somebody?
No, I want you to just, I just, you've been doing it for a long time. I knew you a long time ago. I'm like, is this...
Nah,
you know, because I had a gospel artist, so I was familiar with who you were and what you did. I'm like, man, it'd be great if he could cross over.
Right.
But now, it's normal.
Yeah, I think, man, you know, I ain't gonna lie to you, it used to upset me, but then I just embraced it. Like, this is just, it is what it is. You know what I'm saying? Like, I just embraced it and just like, man, I know what it is. I'm doing my thing, and I'm not gonna get caught up in what everybody else think. You know what I'm saying? So,
did something happen to make you say to yourself, I want to do hip hop this way? You know, was there a change in your life? Were you rapping a different way and then something happened and said, I can't live this life no more, I can't do it this way no more? Did something happen?
Well, see, my biggest musical inspiration is Tupac and Lauryn Hill. So those are two people that they was just raw, authentic, and then they talked about their faith and sprinkled it in. And that's really when I was when I was 19, and I didn't grow up in church or nothing like that. I only bought one gospel album my whole life. You know what I'm saying?
What was it?
It was the Kirk Franklin with the Revolution on it.
Okay.
So that was, to me, Lauryn Hill was like a gospel album for me. And when I underwent my little spiritual transformation at 19, it was like, man, I need to talk about it. It's like when you experience something you can't help talk about. It's like you met an alien, you see in a spaceship, you're gonna talk. That's gonna come out your mouth all the time. Mm-hmm. And that's how it was for me. It's just, man, I couldn't help not talk about it, what I was learning and experiencing. And as you get older, it's who you are. It's a part of you. So it's like, I don't have to prove nothing to nobody no more. You know what I'm saying? Like I'm me. It's incorporated to every aspect of my life. So I may talk about relationships. I may talk about pain. I may talk about my folks in prison, whatever. Mm-hmm. And I may talk about my faith. It's just, but I'm more comfortable in who I am and in my skin now. So that's really what it comes down to.